Hello. Everyone, proud to bring you Wednesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter David Aldridge. For the Utah Jazz, they come into tonight after the loss to the Celtics in Boston. Tonight, don't we? Both sides anchored by great pivot men.
Yes, we do, Kevin. I love these kinds of matchups because we get to see it less and less these days. So whenever we have one like this, I relish it.
Rozier. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
One of the things Rozier does best, attack. Going right at guys.
And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Gobert. The kick out to Barnes. There's O'Neal with the three. Buries the long-range jumper.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Boy, it's great seeing Ball finish with strength like that, showing off the athleticism with that rim-rocking throwdown.
Pass to O'Neal. There's the triple. That shot missing. And the Hornets now going the other way. Now, here's McDaniel. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
And you cannot leave anybody open on Ball's team because this guy is excellent at finding his teammates.
Outside for Curry. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Pass to McDaniels. And that one hits back iron.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Now, O'Neal. The Jazz working the ball around now. Oubre with the steal. Ball feeling it out a bit. Towns the screen. Back to Ball. Towns at the elbow. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
3-second violation. Jazz ball.
And it's Utah's ball. Trailing by 4. Curry on the wing. Another miss by Utah.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Towns wide open. Drills it from outside.
you know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to score.
Oubre with the steal. Takes a three. It's stolen by Gobert. Barnes with it. Picked up by Rozier. And there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall.
Outside, Towns. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The drive by Mitchell. Drops in the layup for 2.
And how about the strength from Mitchell, looking tough and determined on that aggressive take inside.
Now here's Ball. .124 left in the first quarter. And the dunk by Town.
Assisted by...
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Down low. Gobert double-teamed. It's to Curry. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Hornets ball.
Here's Charlotte. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. Three-pointer. And it's LaMelo Ball with the 3. Ball's got 5.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Here's Mitchell. Oubre pulls it in.
When you do moves like that and you miss, you know you're going to hear it from your coaches and your teammates.
The drive by Ball. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Towns for 3. And it's the Hornets, another 3.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Here he goes. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
What a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
Towns at the elbow. And that one is good. 10 points for him.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the Charlotte Hornets. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points.
Your Jazz Dancers.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Hornets.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball. And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now, who knows?
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Donovan Mitchell is a force offensively, of course, but he knows there's room for work at the other end. He said, I feel the need to really get after it defensively and show that. I watch film on every person I'm guarding. Defense travels. Offense comes and goes. Guys, back to you.
He's never satisfied, and I love that about him, D.A. Thanks. 4 on the clock. Here's Bouknight. And a miss there on the triple. Jazz trailed by 8. And what makes Bouknight so difficult to guard? His ability to hit jumpers off the bounce.
He's got a great handle and the quickness to create separation. I know it's unpopular with the analytics crowd, but his pull-up from mid-range is money.
Pass to Washington. Knocks down the 3 ball.
P.J. Washington.
Washington's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, he's a stretch forward now with a dangerous outside shot. Washington loves letting that one fly from there.
And taken away by Johnson. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. And it's blocked. And he gets it back. Johnson the screen. Here's Bouknight. And Bouknight slams it in.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Hornets leading by 11. Over in the corner, Washington.
Utah foul.
And there's the call on Howard. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Washington. To the paint. Here's Bouknight. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Boy, an excellent passer for a big man. P.J. Washington's floor awareness, impressive.
Inside. Stolen by Washington. Now here's Bouknight. He's got 6. And there's the drive. Johnson, a wide open look. And it's the Hornets another 3.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
.144 left to play in the first half. And Bouknight slams it in.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Jazz trailed by 18. .106 left to play here in the second quarter. Rubio misses. And it's the Hornets ball. They're on a 14-4 run right now. And he makes that one. Johnson's got 5.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
For the Jazz. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Jazz. Here's Curry. And the layup's good off the glass.
Boy, Curry knows that kind of physical finish can give his team a spark.
Here's Bouknight. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play. The Jazz shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Second team
and some
foul.
changes here for the Hornets.
Coming onto the floor for the away team.
24 seconds left now here in the second. And the basket by Rozier.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Here's Mitchell. And he lays it straight in. He's got 12.
And man, does Mitchell get buckets. And from everywhere on the floor. A versatile offensive threat. Unwilling to let up even for a moment.
And so it's Charlotte with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Right back after this break. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Outside for Curry. O'Neal from long range. The shot, no good. And the Hornets now going the other way.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Pass to Gobert. Gobert double teamed. And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Towns. Three-pointer. Here's McDaniels. Off target with his three. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Here's Mitchell. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night. And you look at the 2021 draft class, just some unbelievable talent at the top.
I mean, Cade Cunningham, for me, probably is the consensus best player. But, man, you got guys like Suggs and Green and Kuminga with that rare athleticism. And how about Mobley? He really defines what a modern-day big is supposed to be. I mean, what more could you want?
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
And it's Towns missing. Here's Mitchell. He's got 17. Takes it inside. Oh, and he misses the dunk. Oh, and here comes Rozier all alone.
Rozier has an open court in front of him. This guy is dangerous. Great quickness.
Mitchell looking it over. To the middle. Towns with the steal. It's tipped. And it's Mitchell at the jam.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
Pass to McDaniels. And here's Towns. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Rozier for three.
Nice hustle that time from Seth Curry. Doing a nice job there challenging the shot.
Back to Mitchell. And Curry has it in the corner. And Utah another three.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Towns the screen. Here's Ball. There's the drive. And Ball slams it in.
Tell you what, the competitive spirit of Ball, I absolutely love it. This guy is relentless.
And one thing about LaMelo, Clark, you can't ignore the size he has at his position.
You know, he's 6'7", Kevin, so that's big for a point guard, and it allows him to see over defenses, and I also think it helps him as a rebounder. Tell you what, Rozier is sneaky athletic now. He is no stranger to making plays above the rim. He's a heck of an athlete.
The shot by Mitchell, no good.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Jazz trailed by 21. Fires for three. And Utah another three.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike.
Yeah, I agree with you. That's what it looked like to me. I mean, he was way up there.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Here's Ball. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Boy, that's a nice effort from Ball in the paint that time, working hard to find a way to get that shot off.
Outside for Curry. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Outside, Towns. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Towns has got 13 points.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
It's Curry outside. Here's Barnes. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Barnes has got his first basket.
Barnes is strong and athletic, aggressive on the glass, not afraid to get in there and mix it up.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
3 seconds left. And the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. LaMelo Ball getting it done for the Hornets. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so here's Charlotte. Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Pass to Towns. Now Ball. Over to the left wing. A nice shot by McDaniel. McDaniel's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Hornets. Barton outside. Stolen by Ball. And now Ball pushing it up. No one back to stop him. It's good from long range. Rozier's got 9 points now in just the second half. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Hornets.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Towns comes with a double team.
And you see how Towns affects the shot. I mean, has the length, tenacity, and timing of a top-shelf defender.
And the basket by Rozier.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
Rubio taking his time here. Towns with the steal. Pass the ball. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. But between the draft and free agency and big mid-season trades, it feels like we rarely see the same team twice season to season.
Yeah, guys move around quite a bit, more so than in the past, Kevin. I don't necessarily know if that's good or bad. It's certainly different. I tend to lean towards guys staying in the same place longer. That would be my personal preference, but the landscape has shifted and changed, and it's overall probably a positive thing for the players.
Howard draws the double. Pass to Azubuike. And taken away by Johnson. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. And Bouknight slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim.
Yeah, just couldn't contain himself. Couldn't control himself there.
And the foul on Will Barton. That's his first foul.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Straight frustration right there, and I agree with you. Self-control of your emotions, a must-have if you're going to play winning basketball.
Rubio right side. Barton outside. Pass to Howard. To the inside. Azubuike. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard.
And with that basket, he puts a stop to the 13-0 run there by Charlotte.
Going inside. Johnson for 3. Good on the three-point shot.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
We're seeing a lot of top high school players opting for the G League over college now, Greg. What's your advice to top young players on their path to the NBA?
And, well, Kevin, I think you just answered it. It's their path, and I don't think the same path is right for everybody. There are going to be a lot of talented young men and women who want to go to college for the experience, you know, for the environment, for the networking, right? You're going to make some of the best friends you'll ever have
on a college campus. Having said that, though, some kids aren't into college, aren't into school. They want to just go and pursue their passion and their craft, and that's why I think the G League and the developmental leagues that are out there are so good for these young players. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it, just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Charlotte.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And it always feels good to get that first win in a season series. Going head-to-head twice this year. This will put them up 1-0 so far against the Jazz.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for LaMelo Ball.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
Here's Rozier, and he dunks it down.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. They got it done.
Here's Howard. The kick out to Barton. From outside the arc. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. And here is Ball. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure did. I mean, they just